What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to another episode of The Road to Glory. Today we are going to be getting the rewards for the squad building challenge. I just want to show you some stuff that I sold. This guy, I think he's been price fixed by the way. I want to go and look at his price in a second. Dickinson there, remember him. I started listing up some squad, I packed that guy as well. I started listing up some squad items hoping that they would sell. I listed up one to test it for 600 and it sold, so I've listed up a whole bunch more. I want to see how frequently they sell, because if they do sell for 600, I think 600 is a good price for the squad fitness, and I'll probably sell a whole lot more of them. So what's this guy's name? Dickinson, left back, 62 rated. Now the rewards, guys, the rewards. They are out. The rewards are out, and we're going to grab them in a second. But first of all, I want to go and find this Dickinson guy and show you that he is indeed either being price fixed or is just that much. What was he? 60? Must have been a 62, right? Brennan Dickinson. Here we go. Boom. So we got 2.8. Why are there none of him on the market? I know he's got 86 pace and 71 physical, to be fair, and he's 6 foot. Holy moly! But why are there so few of him on the market? I don't understand. I really don't understand. Right, anyway guys, welcome to this video. This is going to be a live video. I don't know if I'm going to play a game or not. I might just do, collect the rewards and have a look at some squad building challenge stuff that we can maybe improve, maybe look at improving the team. We'll see who we get, get in a pack first. But FUT Champions Weekend League has been completed. 2 100k packs and 50,000 coins. Man, I hope for some good stuff. That puts us up to 55,000 coins indeed. Very, very nice. The reason I was going to do today's video was going to be FUT draft rewards and me qualifying. I might still make it that, but as you can see, the qualification that I want to start doesn't start for another 45 minutes. So that won't be live. Now it says 1 pack in the store when we need 2. Oh, there we go. So here's what's interesting. For those screamer cards, for those squad building challenge cards, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get them, because they're just like, there's 8 days left, so we will get next week's money from FUT draft as well, maybe even the monthly rewards where it could be important. But otherwise, I don't really think trading, I don't think I'm going to be able to afford to trade in 5 scream items. I just don't think I'm going to be able to afford it. 3 maybe, 1 definitely. And for this Mario Gaspar card, I want him. I think it's a great card. I want him to be one of my centre backs. But this Douglas Costa does look good, but I've got Sterling for the right midfield, and I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, what do you guys reckon? Which one? Like, if I were to go for one, which one would you like me to go for? But this Payet card, he actually does fit my team as well, because we've got Rooney in at cam right now. We're in at centre midfield, and Payet would be very helpful. I don't know what the prices are going to be for those guys, but also in these 2 100k packs, if we pack a couple of the low-end ones, and it's a big if, because I just don't know, if we do pack a couple of low-end ones, they might be good to use in these, so we'll see. But guys, first pack, here we go. Let's see what we've got. A walkout. Look at that pause. Look at that pause. We've got a walkout. Please be a good walkout. Please be a good walkout. Who is it? Is it Petr Cech? It's Petr Cech. God damn it. God damn it. I was really hoping for something amazing. Now Czech's good, 88 rated. I will take it. I'm not gonna say I'm unhappy with the walkout, because getting a walkout is pretty good. And you don't know what else there could be in here. There could be an 87 rated legend. There could be the screamer cards. I don't know what would show up first. Would a walkout show out? Would a walkout player show up ahead of an inform or a special card? I don't actually know, and we are about to find out. Let's see what else we got in this pack. We get Petr Cech. We got Konoplyanka, Karanezis, Icardi, McCarthy, Howard. Reed's not a bad one. Hesse there, Cerna. Clichy's not bad. Fernandez, Campbell, Adrian, Vieto, Maxwell, Lorente, Moreno, Depreville, Hurtado, Kuhn, Donsa. Oh, wow. Varane and Mustafi are 2 huge pulls as well. I'm going to send all players to my club for now. I'm also probably going to send Varane and Mustafi. Like, I don't know if I want to use the pack pulled one. I'm going to send them to trade pile for the time being. We'll send them up there. But that wasn't bad. It could have been a lot better. It could have been a lot worse. Let's see what we get in the next one. No walkout this time. But do we get a special card? It's a big flare. It's not going to be a special card. It's going to be Reina. That's disappointing, isn't it? But our best goalkeeper our best player has been a goalkeeper both times. That's pretty disappointing. Could still get some big players in here. Schweinsteiger's not bad. Kurt Zuma is definitely not bad. Jardel not really interested in. I mean, this is like, look at this. Williams isn't bad, I suppose. Look at this though, like, look at that. 77, 76, 76, 77, 77, all 78, 79s. No special card. I don't think we made too much money here, guys, to be perfectly honest. Few good players in here. Like, I could quite easily build a full BPL team now. Put Kurt Zuma in there, put Williams in there, or Mustafi, Zuma. I've already got Walker. We can go and buy a left back and use Petr Cech. That wouldn't be too bad. And then I could just get rid of the rest of the stuff, which, you know, is not too bad. But overall, I'm actually pretty disappointed with my prizes there. Not gonna like disappointed in the sense of I'm very like I wanted more. I'm not disappointed in the sense that for free we've just got walkout player. We've got a couple of really nice players, you know, and it's all for free. Like, I get that. But, for example, right now, I could quite easily put Mustafi in at centre-back here. I've got Kyle Walker. I could go and put Petr Cech in the goalkeeper spot. Of course, he is tradable. We've also got Kurt Zuma, who we could put in at centre-back from the BPL. We could even put Reed. Wow, well, who's better there, Reed or Zuma? Reed, medium-high 6'3". Zuma is medium-medium 6'3". Zuma has same pace, same physical, and 2 less defending. That's interesting, isn't it? Like, Reed, I might have to take a deeper look into these guys to see which one would actually be like the best suited player. I don't think we got a left back from the BPL. Oh, we did. We got Clichy. Wow. So there you go, guys. We can have a full BPL team now and actually just focus on working this BPL team to be the best it can be. Now, this team is what we're going to use for our FUT champions. We've got, excuse me, we've got 5 Englishmen, which covers the specifications. All I would want to do is improve this to the point where maybe we will go and get Chris Smalling instead of Reed. Excuse me. Maybe we'll go and get another midfielder instead of Dele Alli, because although I like him at cam, I haven't used him at centre midfield. But ultimately, I don't really know. I don't know what to do. I've got, like, there's so many decent players. Like, we've got Varane. You know, we've got that Giovinco card, that Sansone card. Like, a couple of really good players here that could be quite helpful to us. We got 55,000 coins. Unfortunately, again, I don't think the Scream items are really going to be cheap enough for me. Now, I know you guys wanted to see my goals and games with players. So as you can see, we've only got 1 game with Oblak, 82 games with Varane, 3 goals, 1 assist, and 3 yellow cards. We've got 33 games with Laporte, with 1 yellow being all he's got. Wayne Rooney, 39 games, 11 goals, 8 assists. That's not actually as good a return as what Dele Alli gives in terms of goals and assists, but Rooney just feels like a better player. Like, I don't know why, it's hard to explain it, but he just feels like a much better player. Matuidi is a lone player. We have played some games with him there, so Wayne Rooney was there. Rayner is obviously new for us. Carvajal has 65 games, 1 goal, 2 assists, 1 yellow card. Nani, 24, 4 and 3, although Nani comes on as a sub for our FUT champions. Pedro is yet to play for us. I probably should just sell him and get rid of him. Or, actually, I think I'm keeping him for any squad building challenge that requires a high rated BPL player, because then we won't have to buy him. Conor Plianka, I might keep him now as well for a super sub. I know he doesn't sell for the 4K that he goes for. Schweinsteiger the same. Anthony Marshall there. 44 goals, 44 games, 8 goals, 8 assists. I actually thought he had more than that. Again, he's another one like Rooney. I feel his presence in the game quite a lot. I guess that pace and dribbling is really important. So, yeah, I don't know about that. I'm going to have to change him to make sure we get him the perfect, into the right position. We get Wilshere, Albiol, NepentheZ, all pretty useful, and then we're back to Wayne Rooney. Next up, let me actually go to the team. It's going to be easier to do it on the actual team, isn't it? If we go to the squad here, active squad, and we go player stats, I believe it is, right? Player stats, there we go. So we've got, in terms of games played, Raheem Sterling 119, 83 goals, 43 assists. Gareth Barry and Rafa Varane both have 82 games each. Barry on 82 games is insane. Definitely turns out to be worth the money. 9 goals, 11 assists, 1 yellow, 1 red. Varane, 3 goals, 1 assist, 3 yellows. Theo Walcott, 65 games, 21 goals, 12 assists. Now, for a guy who's actually played at either left mid or as a sub, that's a really good return. Carvajal, 65 games, 1 goal, 2 assists. Heung-min Son has got a brilliant goal-to-game ratio. 63 games, 48 goals and 18 assists. I find him, like his card stats are just amazing. 88 pace, 87 shooting, 84 dribbling. They are absolutely outstanding. And because of the way his passing and physical is, I think he's better suited as a striker than he is as a winger. Oxlade-Chamberlain 63, 6 and 9. He has been a relative letdown in terms of his play on the team. Mustafi 62, 2, 2, 2 and 1. Sansone only 21 and 10 in 48, but again, when I used two weekends ago, when I used two different teams, Sansone got a lot of game time and a lot of goals. Now, however, he gets a lot of not a lot of game time and usually sub appearances and quite often in extra time. So when I bring him on, it's for like a 20-30 minute cameo, and he doesn't really impact the games too much. And I'm kind of like just waiting on him to get another upgrade or two. If he goes up to an 83 or an 84 rated card, that'll be like 87, 88 pace, 89 dribbling, and maybe like 82 shooting. That's when I think Sansone will really start to come into his own and be a superstar. Dele Alli there, 45 games, 11 goals and 25 assists. That is fantastic. Hit that return on him. He is, I don't know what it is about him. He just works. He just is. He's just so good. Martial we already took a look at. Jeremy Matthew there, 44, 2, 0, 4 and 1. Alex Hunter, 33 goals, 14 assists in 43 games. That's actually a really good return, but once again, he comes on quite a lot. Excuse me, as a substitute these days, not as a starter. Wayne Rooney in 39 games. So Wayne Rooney in 6 games less than Dele Alli has got the same number of goals, but 17 less assists. So you could argue that Rooney is a better goal scorer than Dele Alli, but Dele Alli assists far more goals, and that might be due to work rates actually. High medium 6'2", and Wayne Rooney is 5'9" with medium high. Like that could be a true difference in why they, you know, how different they are. Nani we took a look at. Giovinco, again, he comes on as a sub. He doesn't really get involved much. And I don't mind him as a super sub either, because that pace, dribbling, shooting and passing are just epic. Kyle Walker we bought. How much did I buy Walker for? 22,500. Like as an 81 rated, in the two 100k packs that we got, you would have expected like a Walker or a Kante, although he's in form this week. All those low-rated players that go for so much, we just didn't get any of them. It's so disappointing. Carlos Vela, 11, 4 and 3, not too bad. Salah as a sub as well, and then the new guys that haven't played anything. So those are pretty much the stats, guys. In terms of this team, what I'm probably going to do is go and play around. I'm going to go and sell everything that I think is relatively worth selling. Keep everything that will either go into a squad building challenge or will be used as a super sub, and then see where I can improve this team. And I mean right now, like this team, if we get the right chem styles on Clichy, Czech, and get a better centre back and a better centre midfield from the BPL, we might actually be in a position where we have got a you know 28 to 30 out of 40 game team. Like we're getting to that point now where we've got a lot of good stuff. We've got a great bench. We've got some really good reserve players that we can throw in, and I think overall we're in a good spot. The only problem now is the Scream items. Let me go into my Instagram real quick whilst we're here. I want to see what the Scream items are selling for and what they are in general, so so I can get the cheapest ones, basically. So you're looking at okay, I'm gonna have to go to Foothead here. Foothead, where are the Scream items? It's so difficult to find these Scream items. Right, there we go. Ultimate Scream. So the lowest rated one, the lowest rated gold is Balotelli. So we'll go and take a look at Balotelli. If I can get one for 40 to 50,000, I might just. The only difference, difference / problem is, if Gaspar is going to be the guy that I go for, 500k, you drunk, 77. 65 no bid there. We're not far off being able to afford a Balotelli, I don't think. But I think Balo might be just out of our range. You want someone who just no one's going to give a damn about afterwards, like Pantilimon. Pantilimon might be a good one to get. 98k, 78k. There's a 60k bid on that one, so it's about 70k. So I'm about like 10 or 15k short of being able to get these guys. We'll take a look at Ziyech as well. But yeah, I don't know, like, if I'm going down the BPL route, I don't know if I want to invest in something for Mario Gaspar or if I should rather invest in something for the Payet, because, you know, if we're going BPL, we're going BPL, and there's no two ways about it. Like, we're looking at about maybe 60,000 for Ziyech. So again, we're a few. You know, I could easily sell a few players and be able to afford one. So bottom line is we can get Mario Gaspar. Maybe we'll wait until next week. Maybe the values of these guys will be different. You know, there's 8 days left, I believe, on these squad building challenges. So that, you know, there's plenty of time. And I don't know how much 8 days that is, though. I don't know if that's like 8 days and like just over 7 days, or just, you know, I don't know if that's like barely 8 days or what. But we'll take a look over the week. I won't go and do anything now, because what I want to do now is go and clean out this club, get rid of all of those players that I'm just never going to use, and improve this BPL squad to a point where I think it's going to be just unbelievably useful to use. Now, we actually have 2 Rafa Varans, don't we? How much did we buy him for? 9.3k. How much is he now? So his price has actually gone down a bit. It looks like it's a bit cheaper. It looks like probably about, oh, Jesus Christ. We're looking at about 6.5k for him. So, I mean, that's 12k in the bag, ultimately. Let's go and have a look, actually, before we get into some gameplay, because I will be playing games on this a bit later. Before we get into it, let's go and take a look at BPL. Let's go and take a look at Smalling first, because I think I'd prefer Smalling over Reed. He's just a better player, isn't he? He looks like about, okay, wow, less than 20,000 coins for Smalling we're looking at. Look at that card. It's crazy good. So Smalling would be a good place. And then I wonder if, like, Toure, how much is Yaya Toure going for? I wonder if we can afford him as well. He looks about, so we can afford him. We will be able to get Toure and Smalling. I just don't know if Toure would be a good fit. I've seen a lot of people say he's not very good this year. But look at those stats. Like, his physical, shooting, passing, dribbling, pace, it's all really good as well as for an outside midfielder. You know, imagine Toure, Rooney and Barry in midfield. Okay, I don't have any skill moves in midfield, but in general, it'll be pretty, like, a really, really strong, tall midfield. So I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. Ultimately, obviously, I would like Kevin De Bruyne in that midfield spot, but we're a ways off of him. Yeah, he looks like he's about 200k. I think I might be able to scrape together about 120 or 130k if I sold all those players. So we're a ways off of him this week, but definitely getting close to being able to afford him in the next few weeks. And we'll see how it goes. But guys, for now, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to sort this club out. You're going to see me again in like a second, but I'm going to go and do a whole bunch of work. And then my next aim is going to be in FUT Champions Weekend League, the one that starts in 30 minutes, which I believe has no specifications. We get no entry requirements. We get 4 attempts to win it. I need to win it to qualify, because if I don't, I then either haven't qualified or I have to go and basically win Division 2 to qualify. So there might be a lot of gameplay over the next few days of me trying to qualify for FUT Champions and building up this BPL squad. But yeah, for now, guys, I will be right back. So guys, into the team and the gameplay that we go, and I end up buying Yaya Toure for 55,000 coins, and I've got Reed in the team as well. I also went and bought a position change for Anthony Martial from left mid to left wing. I'm unsure still as what formation I'm going to use going forwards into FUT Champions should we qualify, and I actually don't meet the qualification specifications with this team. You need a maximum of 5 nations, and I think I have 6 nations in there. Of course, we will eventually be getting rid of Stephen Reed and picking up Chris Smalling, which will still leave me 1 nationality short, or 1 too many rather, because the way I've done it, I've just ruined it basically. But we're going into today's tournament. As you can see, the tournament just opened. I went straight into it. I don't usually struggle to qualify. And other than the silver tournament in yesterday's video, I didn't really struggle there either, apart from losing on penalties in the final. Haven't really tried to qualify. One of the things that I do plan on doing throughout the next week or so is really getting up those divisions and making sure we get to that Division 2/Division 1 kind of category to make sure that if we don't qualify through the tournaments, we can qualify through divisions. Now that we know you can qualify through Division 1 and 2 online, it would be interesting to see if you could also do it offline. I don't believe I'm good enough to get up to the high divisions offline, but any of you guys that play offline religiously or just a lot, any of you guys that are really good against the AI on Ultimate, World Class, or Legendary, if you do have the time, if you do have the patience to go through and get up to Division 1 there, let me know. Let me know what you get for winning Division 1. Let me know what the rewards are. Let me know if you qualify for FUT Champions or not. You know, it's all information that is important to the series. So we end up going 1-1 in this game, guys, but I'm happy with my team, to be honest. And I was a little bit like, I didn't really want to put Sterling out at right forward because I love the goal scoring kind of combination between him and Son, but Son is just, I don't know, he's morphed into a world of his own, and he just seems to put everything away. And I don't know if it's because the lack of skill moves requires me to just do the simple things. And that pass to Anthony Martial was an exact example of that. Had I had someone like Sterling with 4-star skill moves, would I have tried a skill move? Would I have tried a rainbow flick, a heel-to-heel flick? Would I have done a fake shot stop to do the what's it called, the fake shot exit feint or whatever it's called? Like, would I have done a little bit more than just threaded the easy pass through to Martial to score? So yeah, I don't know. I think this formation is working quite well for me. We end up winning the game 4-1 there. Really strong performance. 2 goals from Sterling, 1 from Son, 1 from Martial, and an assist from Martial and Son as well. And I have found that the 4-3-2-1 has probably been my most competent formation so far, closely followed by the 4-1-2-1-2 wide. But I'm still not 100% set on a formation. Now, this guy had a really weird team. He's only got 72 chemistry. He's got De Bruyne, who's obviously way expensive. He's got the scary version of Bellerin, who is way expensive. But then he's got some random striker at CDM and 3 bronze players in the centre-back spots and goalkeeper. I just didn't get it. The only thing I can possibly think of is that he is doing a pack-only upgrade Road to Glory style thing, where the only players he's allowed to use are players that he gets for free and that are untradeable. So, you know, those bronze players he would have got from a pack. Maybe that De Bruyne, he would have used the bronze pack method to upgrade to silvers, to upgrade to golds, and got De Bruyne in there, would have got Bellerin in there, because, you know, you can get these players in those upgrade packs 100%. So maybe, just maybe, that's how he ended up getting this kind of team. But he wasn't very good. As expected, you know, coming up against a team like that, with the team that I've got with perfect chemistry, I was always going to go on and win this game. And we end up getting a nice 3-0 lead after 55 minutes. Heung-min Son picking up yet another goal. My man here, he did almost pull one back. I wanted to leave that save in there from Petr Cech because I was relatively disappointed that we packed Petr Cech, not going to lie. Like, you know, of all the players that we could have got in 2 100k packs, Petr Cech was our best. And it's in a position that isn't really that relevant. But, you know, we've been playing with Keylor Navas for well over 100 games. We didn't really use BPL goalkeeper because the high-rated ones are super expensive. We had the 87 Jan Black that we, again, didn't really play with. So it was nice for me to see that free player, the free Petr Cech, coming up trumps and making some big saves for us. Not that it was actually important to the match at all. Like, I still would have gone on to win even if I had conceded there. But it's good to see that he's making those saves, you know, it really is. But we end up getting a 6-0 win here against this guy. That was always really going to be the case. Heung-min Son picking up 4 goals. Martial with a goal and 2 assists. Just really, really melting through my opponents all the way up to the semi-final. And we end up getting like a huge 6-0 win. Now, the match coins, because of all the coin bonuses gone, aren't really that great. 31 shots, though, from us and 20 on target. Only 6 goals. Is that me being bad? Is that his keeper? Like, he had a bronze keeper, man. He had a bronze keeper. I should be putting in more than 6 goals from 20 shots on target, you know. Again, just my shooting letting me down. Honestly, I should have won that game by 15 goals. There's no two ways about it. I really should have done. But after that game, I was talking to AA9 Skills a couple nights ago, and he was talking about his formation and showing me his team and stuff. And he uses the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. So I was like, let me try it. Let me see what we can do. Not only can we try it and be successful with it, but it also fits into the specifications of our FUT Champions team needs. I went and bought Kieran Gibbs because he's English. I went and bought Chris Smalling as well. It says first owner. I think it's just a glitch. I paid 21,750 coins for him. And the opponent we come up against has obviously also got a team preparing for FUT Champions. He's got 6 Englishmen in there, which means that he's got maximum 5 nations, which is absolutely perfect for FUT Champions. But I was still absolutely wrecking house, and it did take me a while to get my first goal in this game, and it was for me at the start, it was one of those games. It was one of those games where I was dominating, I was creating chance after chance after chance, and I was getting countered and just hanging on from the counters, like really sitting there thinking, oh my God, I hope I don't concede a goal on the counter to this guy, because if I do, I'll be in trouble. As you can see, the pack pulled Cerner that we got, I ended up putting him on the bench because I think he'll make a really good CDM to replace Barry when Barry gets tired. And he did. Truly did. Subs combining there. Giovinco scoring. Cerner starting the chances up. I've sent a lot of players to the trade pile to try and sell them that we got in those 2 100k packs. but ultimately so many of them sell for no more than discard or like 800 to 900 coins. So what I thought I'd do is I'll keep them in my club, and I'll either use them where necessary in as subs or in teams going forwards. You know, if there's like a tournament next week to qualify that requires this, and this, I could have players already. I'll wait to use them in squad builder challenges, or I'll wait until they just have a value through squad builder challenges where I can actually sell them for more than 1,000 coins, you know. And once again, you can see here, absolute domination. And that wasn't just domination. That was like, all of my 25 shots were from inside the box. And once again, I only came up with 3 goals. So very frustrating that I'm not able to put the goals in the back of the net where I really want them to. But very happy that after the first time I've used that formation, it showed to be absolutely amazing. We come up against a 4-3-2-1 in the final. He's got a BPL team. It's a really nice team. Quite a cheap team. Quite some cheap players, but he's got the right chem styles on some of his players. And in general, a pretty good team. But this is frustrating me here. Look at that. Carl Walker tackles Gradel. Ball falls back to Gradel. No problem. Carl Walker dives in for an intercept. Misses. That's my fault. Shouldn't have pressed the button. Carl Walker tackles. No problem. Pops to Barry. Bounces back to him. Amrabat gets tackled. Pops back to him. I don't know what more I can do to try and get the ball back there. I put in 1 bad tackle with Carl Walker where I lunged for the ball and missed it. No question about it. But I put in 3 really strong tackles. I wasn't sprinting. I had players around. Like, one of the tackles bounced to Gareth Barry, hit Gareth Barry, and then went back to him. Like, I genuinely don't know how I can defend better there. Next 2 minutes went on and I ended up conceding a second. However, straight from kickoff, I got back into the game. I brought Theo Walker on, as you can see. I brought Giovinco on as well, as you can see. And I do believe I brought on Dario Serna again. In at that CDM spot. But Giovinco scores the rebound. Bit lucky rebound, not going to lie. It was very lucky. We get Giovinco just a few minutes later again, plays the ball through to Theo Walcott. Theo Walcott gets in behind the defender, uses the left trigger to bump him off, finds a space, gets the pass, and there's Kyle Walker of all people slamming that one home off his left foot. And this game, guys, went to extra time, and in extra time, I eventually managed to nod myself ahead, literally nodding myself ahead. Yaya Toure entered the box, lovely bit of skill to create a bit of space, waited for the defenders to kind of sell themselves. Son into Giovinco, Giovinco finds a space, shoots, great block, but there is Yaya Toure to nod it home, and Begovic could not save that one. So on the stroke of half time, in extra time, we go 3-2 up. We end up winning the tournament. We get that 1.5k coin bonus. But more importantly, we qualify for the weekend league. And the reason why that is important is, of course, because this is now going to be the monthly rewards. I think we're like 7 wins away from Gold 2 in the month, and like 11 win or 18 wins or something like that away from Gold 1, and 29 wins away from Elite 3. So Elite 3 is like a dream. Gold 1 is like this would be great. Gold 2 is this has to happen. So that's what we're doing for hopefully for the monthly tournament. And as you can see on the screen, we qualified with the first attempt. So happy days. We're into the weekend league for the 4th consecutive time. Our current rank is Gold 1. It says there, which is where we finished the weekend just gone. Those 2 100k packs and 50k coins. That's kind of where I'd aim for again this weekend. I've got a much better team now. I feel like I'm playing better FIFA as well. If I could just sort out my chances to finish more of my shots, that'd be great. But guys, this is going to be the end of the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.